Good evening and happy Thanksgiving. I'm your local weather authority chief meteorologist Chris Yates. It has been a comfortable day. Highs into the upper 40s, lower 50s. Now temps are sitting in the 30s. Bloomington 32 degrees. Nice shot on our Dillman Brothers sky cam. Skies are mostly clear. Peoria down the low 30s. Lake in the same 33 degrees in Kewanee and Galesburg. As we go through tonight, temperatures may drop another degree or two, but overall will remain fairly steady in the low 30s until early tomorrow morning. That's when temperatures will begin to warm up, all ahead of another frontal system that's set to move through tomorrow. So how's the weather faring for your Black Friday and, of course, for the Santa Claus parade? We'll have that forecast coming up. WMBD News at 10 starts now.
Tonight at 10, what students at a local high school are doing to lend a helping hand to fellow classmates.
And numerous selfless Bloomington Normal volunteers are using their Thanksgiving morning to give back to the community.
And a shooting outside a popular Peoria County bar sends one man to the hospital. That's where we begin tonight. Good evening, I'm Cody Schiever. A 24-year-old man is behind bars after getting arrested for shooting an employee at Cruisen's early this morning. Peoria County Sheriff's deputies went to the bar around 4:25 a.m. Investigators don't believe the shooting was due to a robbery, and the man who was shot is expected to be okay. According to Sheriff Brian Asbell, the suspect is identified as Brock Artis. He was arrested at the Vermilion County Jail, where he was detained in relation to the West Peoria shooting. According to his Facebook page, Artis is a worker at Cruisen's as well. He will be scheduled for court tomorrow, where he will be held without bond. Thousands more Americans are eligible to legally buy guns this year. The FBI narrowed its interpretation of who is a fugitive from justice, leading to names being purged from the National Criminal Background Check database. Now gun purchases can only be denied to fugitives who cross state lines. Firearms used to be off limits to anybody with an outstanding warrant. The change in policy was implemented in February, however, may be short-lived. Attorney General Jeff Sessions ordered a comprehensive review of the database Wednesday after the church shooting in Texas earlier this month. Well, bargain hunters are stepping away from the Thanksgiving table to look for those holiday deals earlier than ever. An estimated 32 million shoppers will hit the stores today. And as Kenneth Craig reports from New York, traditional retailers are doing everything they can to keep up with their online competition.
This is an event. Helio Brinkman was among thousands who waited to get inside this New York City JCPenney on Thanksgiving Day.
This line is just for TVs and PlayStations.
Lured with the promise of big bargains.
All this weekend I'll be shopping.
If you want computers, all the way to the back.
Big box retailers opened earlier than ever ahead of Black Friday as they try to compete with their online rivals like Amazon. CBS News financial contributor Melody Hobson says brick-and-mortar stores have seen a decline in recent years, but consumers are still loyal to them for their holiday shopping.
85% of sales during this holiday season will occur in a store. 85%. So the number is still really huge.
The average shopper will spend close to $1,000 on gifts this holiday season. Nearly a third of them will split their shopping between online and in-store purchases. But retail experts like Marshall Cohen say when it comes to Black Friday itself, there's been a graying effect. Black Friday shopping has dropped 24% since 2015.
It was Black Friday, and it was Black Friday weekend, and it was even Black Friday week. Now it's Black November. And what basically that means is consumers are offered the opportunity to get deals all month long.
This is all I come to get. That's it. I'm going home. I'm happy.
With 6 new pairs of PJs at a steal, it's a small reason to be thankful this holiday. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, Queens, New York.
The National Retail Federation estimates that 164 million Americans will do some shopping this weekend, either online or in person. Here in the River City, we ring in the season with our own big event, the Santa Parade. The 130th annual parade will begin Friday morning at 10:15 with this year's theme of that magical Christmas feeling. A Peoria native and commander of the 182nd Airlift Wing, Brigadier General William P. Robertson will be the Grand Marshal. And it'll be a lot of fun. Be sure to tune in at WMBD at 10:30 tomorrow morning and catch Lauren Langer and Bob Larson hosting our special. 3,300 Thanksgiving meals were delivered to people this morning thanks to generous volunteers. It's all part of Southside Mission's annual Thanksgiving meal giveaway. Volunteers donate their Thanksgiving morning and their cars to drive meals to the needy in the greater Peoria area. Southside Mission Executive Director says the event embodies what Thanksgiving is all about.
To give. It's the spirit of Thanksgiving, and the people that come to serve here, the ones that donate the finances so that we could put this event on, they just want to give.
Many of the volunteers say it's not Thanksgiving for them until they give out the meals. Numerous River City residents filled the downtown streets for the annual Chocolate Turkey 5K this morning. The race, sponsored by Shazam, was filled with participants of all ages who wanted to get some exercise in before indulging in all that food that Thanksgiving has to offer.
It's a beautiful day, perfect day for running. The dog loves it when it's cold. It's a great way to start Thanksgiving.
Each participant received plenty of chocolate souvenirs from the race, including a chocolate turkey. Every age group winner also received a free caramel apple. Students at Pontiac High School are working together to help their fellow classmates in need. As WMBD's Melissa Rose reports, Pontiac's Month of Giving is doing more than just collecting items. It's teaching students empathy.
Each morning before school in November, students at Pontiac High School are doing something special.
We stand out front in the morning every day, so even in the rain and the cold, we get to see the kids coming in.
With bags in their hands, they donate food and supplies, not to a shelter, but to help their fellow classmates.
Just because someone is in need doesn't mean we need to look down on them.
For 5 weeks, they're donating various supplies to make sure no student is hungry over the holidays. The idea for Pontiac's Month of Giving didn't come from an administrator, but a student, senior Kevin Kuska.
We have a lot of students in our school who their family may just not be able to go out and buy a bunch of food every weekend, and who we just give them some canned goods to help them have meals over the weekend.
Before I knew it, he had the entire agenda and the plan put together and who he wanted to talk to, and so he kept running with it.
Donations kept coming in, filling up storage supply closets, a classroom, even Kevin's own home.
It got a lot bigger than we thought it was going to. We reached out to the schools, the grammar schools around us, to see if they want to participate, and many of them said yes. But then we had businesses reaching out to us to give donations and asking how their employees could help.
This brings out the good in people. There's nothing bad about this. Everyone wants to help. And so this community is a great community. And I truly believe and believed that this would happen.
It's been great. Just the way that we've seen it grow and all the businesses getting involved, it's just been really uplifting to see the whole student body getting excited for something.
In Pontiac, Melissa Rose, WMBD News.
And the month of giving is still underway. The week of November 27th, you can donate clothing items to the high school. The following and last week will be donations for school supplies. To see a full list of items you can donate to help students, visit our website, ciproud.com. Coming up, how one hospital in the area is helping families celebrate the holidays.
It has been a beautiful Thanksgiving day. High temperatures topping out above average, hitting the lower 50s in Peoria. Take a look at our almanac. After a nice, comfortable start with lows in the 30s, Peoria and many other locations topped out around 50 degrees. We're going to crank up the heat even more tomorrow. We'll have your Black Friday forecast coming up next.
It's Bergner's After Thanksgiving Sale. Stores open at 11 a.m. Thanksgiving Day. Shop over 700 doorbusters, like $19.97 ladies denim and $9.97 select kitchen electrics. Shop online all day Thanksgiving Day. Bergner's. Better brands, bigger savings.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute takes pride in being the destination heart program for the Bloomington Normal area and the #1 choice for cardiovascular surgery.
10%, 20%, even 30% off MSRP. Closeout pricing's here at Upstream Weston in Peoria with thousands in savings on 2017 Chevy, like a new Malibu for just $18,990. Every truck, every car, every SUV at Upstream Weston Chevy Cadillac.
Now get same or next day appointments for your back or neck pain at OSF Healthcare Illinois Neurological Institute. So be bold. We've got your back.
Gold Bow Tires for Less in the heart of Chevy country. It's the 2017 closeout at Uptring in Washington with closeout pricing on your favorite new Chevys, some with extra hail savings, like over $8,000 off new Traverses. This week at Uptring Chevy in Washington.
Get up, get going, because Ashley Home Store's sensational Black Friday event is almost here. This Friday, get up to 50% off or choose 72 months no interest. Shop incredible Black Friday deals like this 5-piece bedroom for just $395. Only $595 for a sofa and a love seat, or only $145 for an entertainment center. And queen mattress sets start at $275. Only at your Central Illinois Ashley Home Stores, now open in East Peoria.
Find huge savings on coats at Bergner's. Thursday through Saturday only. Take $60 off a ladies or men's coat purchase of $100 or more with your coupon. Available online. Save on top of regular and sale prices. Bergner's. Better brands, bigger savings.
The Greater Peoria Farm Show, November 28th through the 30th at the Peoria Civic Center.
Save with this mail-in rebate. Jim Beam 175 liter, only $13.99. Or Canadian Club 175s, only $9.99. All after mail-in rebate. UFS, about 10 minutes from anywhere.
For experienced vacuum cleaners, repairs, and sales, visit C&L Vacuums in Peoria.
Goods Furniture opened its doors over 120 years ago, and we still pride ourselves on the same honesty, integrity, and trust that you expect from us. I invite you to visit our 3-city block furniture destination in Kewanee, Illinois.
The Storm Tracker Skycam Network brought to you by Linco Precision Ag Technology Solutions. Now, your local weather authority, WMBD's chief meteorologist, Chris Yates.
Welcome back. A nice, beautiful day, followed by so far a nice, beautiful evening. Skies mostly clear. Wonderful view on our Paradise Hotel and Casino Sky Camp from East Peoria. Looking back towards the west, towards downtown. Temperature 32 degrees. Winds are calm. I'm expecting temps to level off here over the course of the next few hours, if maybe even warming up a little bit after midnight. Temperatures in the low 30s region-wide. Lake and Sparland now sitting at 30. Galesburg is 33. Same in Canton, Havana. Meanwhile, Pontiac 30 degrees and 33 in Kewanee, 34 up north in Peru. Highs today in the upper 40s to low 50s region-wide. Peoria, Canton, and Havana all hitting 50. It was 52, however. Down in Lincoln, there's even more warm temperatures heading our way. In fact, look at all the warm air that was across the Central Plains today. How about the 70s in Rapid City, Glasgow, Montana, which, if you remember earlier this month, about a week and a half ago, they had temperatures below zero. Well, they've made a nice recovery. North Platte 73, Goodland hit a high of 72 today. Those warmer temperatures, maybe not quite the 70s, but we're tapping into some 50s and 60s as we get through tomorrow. And you can actually thank some winds that are going to be an increase across the area tomorrow, throughout the entire day, but especially heading through early afternoon. Here's our surface map. Warm front coming through tonight. I think that's going to help temperatures level off in the low 30s and for some perhaps the upper 20s. There will be a cold front to follow tomorrow, but you'll notice there's just not a lot of moisture to play with this front. So really the only thing we're getting out of it is an increase in winds and a nice warm up ahead of the frontal boundary. Once the front comes through, winds will shift down to the northwest. That'll push in some slightly cooler weather heading into the weekend. But no rain or snow, maybe a sprinkle. We'll give it that Friday night into early Saturday. As for your Black Friday shopping forecast, if you plan to head out right after this newscast, weather-wise, couldn't complain. Again, temps might continue to crawl up a few degrees every hour as we head through early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, mostly clear. Looking good. One prediction that might actually really be accurate is you're probably going to be broke by sunrise tomorrow if you're heading out there. But hey, you know what? Stay safe and enjoy the deals. 31 in Peoria tonight, 29 in Lake, and 30 in Galesburg for an overnight low. Tomorrow, skies will be mostly clear, at least initially, but clouds will increase as the day rolls on. Notice clouds moving ahead of that next cold front. The bigger issue tomorrow, it's not the temperatures, it's not the cloud cover, it's the wind speeds. Winds will be blowing out of the south at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Could get a few gusts up to 30 miles per hour in the afternoon. And once the front begins to approach, we'll start seeing winds shifting to more of a west and northwesterly direction. Winds will then pick up again heading into Saturday after briefly decreasing tomorrow night. But can't beat the temperatures this time of year. Highs upper 50s to low 60. Peoria 60 degrees, even some low to mid 60s in Canton, Havana, Lincoln to 62. The only downside is really contending with these winds. Notice sunny skies through the Santa Claus parade if you're heading out. Maybe just a light jacket is all you need this time around. Over the last 2 years, we've been dealing with some cold weather and some drizzle and some snow flurries. Not the case this time around, but the wind That is not going anywhere. Cold front's going to come through tomorrow evening with it. Some cloud cover, maybe an evening sprinkle, otherwise dry. Slightly cooler weather will begin to return as we head into the weekend. So here's a look at your Southside Bank extended forecast. Gusty winds Friday, and maybe not as gusty Saturday, but we'll keep it in the windy category. Wind speeds may come down just a little bit. Temperatures, though, are going to remain above average, at least through early next week. Now, that next front coming in Tuesday may begin to drop temps down a little bit, bring in some rain. And we may end up having to add a chance of some rain to the forecast in the Wednesday to Thursday's time frame. But overall, enjoy the nicer weather while it's here.
I love to see the 60, and I never thought I'd be jealous of Glasgow, Montana.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
This, especially in late November.
And great weather for the parade tomorrow.
Yeah, picture perfect. The best one I've been part of in the last 2 years. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Chris. Coming up, what a local nonprofit did to give back to the community.
Next level Chevy.
Looks like Chevy's been doing their homework.
Look at this.
The 2017 Chevy Closeout is on.
Can I have it?
I want one.
I'm buying this. You guys have a Chevy dealer around the corner?
Trade up to a Chevy car, truck, or crossover during the 2017 Chevy Closeout.
It's time to trade in.
The 2017s are going fast. Get 20% below MSRP on our most popular Chevy models, or use special closeout pricing to get over $7,000 below MSRP on this Tahoe. Visit us online at drivechevy.com.
This is Casey's Fresh Pizza Dough. We make our fresh dough the way your grandmother made it. It's not frozen, shrink-wrapped, and trucked in from some factory in New Jersey. That would be a travesty. You want the best tasting, freshest baked pizza in the world? It starts in our kitchen with a lot of love and old-fashioned goodness. This month, get any large single-topping pizza, breadsticks, and wings for only $18.99. Casey's, famous for pizza and a whole lot more.
10%, 40%, even 30% off MSRP. Closeout pricings here at Upstream Weston in Peoria with thousands in savings on 2017 Chevy. The new Silverado 4x4 for just $34,990. Every truck, every car, every SUV at Upstream Weston Chevy Cadillac.
At Ameren, Illinois, our 3,000 coworkers are also your neighbors. And from smart meters in Bloomington to upgraded gas mains in Peoria, they're helping spread the warmth, even when it's cold out. Learn how we're providing safe, reliable energy in your area at AmerenIllinois.com/Peoria.
It's a year-end sell-off at Upstream Nissan. 130 2017 Nissans with our model year-end savings guarantee. This month, drive home a new Rogue for just $19,938. A new Rogue for under 20 grand. Plus, if you don't like it, bring it back. Upstream Nissan in Peoria.
Now, wood look vinyl plank flooring from 99 cents a square foot. And for a limited time only, free carpet installation rebate. UFS, 10 minutes from anywhere.
The Greater Peoria Farm Show, November 28th through the 30th at the Peoria Civic Center.
The Mercedes-Benz winter event is back. And you won't want to stop for anything else. Lease the CLA 250 4MATIC for $349 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
You're watching WMBD News at 10.
Many are using this holiday to celebrate with loved ones, but as DeLon Dillard explains, others are actually using the time to give back.
Giving back on a day of thanks. As people across the country gather with loved ones, others are using their time to remember those in need.
We are celebrating Thanksgiving in a big way.
A big way indeed. Home Sweet Home Ministries provides meals daily to the community, but on Thanksgiving, the meals are even bigger.
We have about 150 volunteers here, and they're going to be preparing, packaging, and delivering meals to about 590 local residents.
So volunteers spend their holidays filling boxes like these and deliver them to people's doorsteps.
For some, this may be their first year volunteering, but this isn't something new in the community.
We were founded 100 years ago on Thanksgiving Day, so Saturday is our big 100th anniversary.
And all the volunteers are just there to help those in need.
I know what it's like to be hungry and out of a job and that kind of stuff.
In Bloomington, Delon Dillard, WMBD News.
Home Sweet Home Ministries made this possible with food donations from Schnucks and Hy-Vee. While families in the neonatal intensive care unit at OSF Healthcare Children's Hospital of Illinois are celebrating the little victories this Thanksgiving. Nurses put up a thankful tree at the entrance of the unit. Families wrote what they're thankful for on a leaf and placed it on the tree. Things like babies taking their first bottle or getting off the ventilator and breathing on their own. Nurses also made turkeys out of the baby's footprints. This part of the Making Memories Committee, a group of nurses who want to make families' time in the NICU a little easier.
Anything really helps. The parents have to miss out on so many firsts for their babies, you know, so we try to ease it a little bit and help them along the way.
And the nurses have plenty planned for the rest of the holiday season. Santa comes to visit the babies in a few weeks. Thanksgiving only happens once a year, and that gives us most of an excuse to overeat. But after today, if you're still craving those carbs, Reed Binion has some tips on how to curb those cravings in today's Health Minute.
The holidays are known for all those famous carbohydrates, stuffing, cookies, breads, cakes, and pies. But if you're more concerned about your waste instead of their taste, here are some tips to help you curb that craving for all those carbs. Eating the right carbs such as beans, whole grains, and fruit can keep us healthy and give us energy. But consuming highly processed carbs like white bread, sugary cereal, white rice, pastas, and bagels produce rapid rises and drops in blood sugar. That's a bad thing. Experts say breaking carb cravings is not about getting rid of carbs entirely, but rather scaling back. Try cutting out highly processed starchy carbs for a week and replacing them with more high-quality carbs that are minimally processed. Experts also suggest not skipping breakfast because research shows you may be more likely to have a blood sugar spike after eating a carb-rich lunch. Instead of eating Pop-Tarts and bagels, try steel-cut oats, rye bread, scrambled eggs, berries, or fruit. For today's Health Minute, I'm Reed Binion.
Well, coming up in sports, Matt McClain will take a look at one of the best Thanksgiving traditions there is. Some NFL football. Stay with us.
Taking a drive to see the holiday lights. Brought some candy so the kids don't fight.
Off to grandma's to celebrate. Had to detour, so we're gonna be late. Holiday road.
Get on the holiday road in a Honda Pilot. See your dealer for great holiday deals during the Happy Honda Days sales event.
We know what it took to build this business. That's why we don't want to see you lose it. And that is why we exist. PLR Insurance, an official supplier of the Silver Lining, making insurance easy to understand for more than 40 years. Learn more at plrinsurance.com.
UFS, famous for deals on Adams Street, downtown Peoria, 10 minutes from anywhere.
An accident and my injury put me on the sideline. I felt useless. I wanted to rejoin the team and get back in the game. I knew I had rights. Now, the state is changing laws. So I got Strong Law. Make your first call to Todd Strong to protect your rights.
Folks, when the factory prices a car, they always have sticker price, they have invoice, and then supplier price. But when General Motors announced employee pricing, I will tell you this, in my 31 years of the car business, I seriously have never ever heard of it before. So check out the savings on Silverado, on Tahoe, on Suburban, on Corvette, on Camaro. I'm telling you, you just won't find another deal like this ever. And you know one other thing? You've got to go green.
This portion of WMVD News brought to you by Green Chevrolet.
Ready to go when you are.
Wow, you look nice.
Getting around isn't as easy as it used to be. That's why we called Bath Fitter.
They removed our old tub and installed a beautiful new spacious shower. Now, getting in and out is a breeze. And we have peace of mind with seamless walls that provide a watertight fit, plus their lifetime guarantee.
Thanks to Bath Fitter, life is so much easier with a shower we love.
Schedule today and get up to a $600 credit.
Now, your local sports with WMBD's Matt McLean.
Happy Thanksgiving, sports fans. As tradition has it, there was plenty of football games today in the NFL. We start in the NFC North when Detroit played host to Minnesota. The Vikings look to extend their lead in the division to 3 games with the win. Minnesota near the goal line. They run play action. Case Keenum finds Kyle Rudolph in the back of the end zone. 7-0 Minnesota. Just a minute and a half later, they double their lead. Keenum's going to keep it himself and run it in for another Minnesota touchdown. The Lions would get close late thanks to this amazing touchdown grab by Marvin Jones Jr., but it was too late. The Vikings hold on for a 30-23 win. Next up is Dallas Cowboys and the LA Chargers. It was a low-scoring game early, but that changed after the halftime break. Phillip Rivers has plenty of time to find the open man. That's Hunter Henry for the touchdown for the Chargers. Dallas would respond with its own short touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott suspended, so Rod Smith gets the short TD run. But the play of the game comes from Keenan Allen. He's going to weave his way into the end zone past 1, 2, and a third defender. They win 28-6, and in the final game of the night, the Redskins just took a 17-10 lead over the Giants in the fourth quarter. No Bears game on Thanksgiving Day this year, but the Monsters of the Midway are preparing to play one of the top teams in the NFC Sunday, the 9-1 Philadelphia Eagles. It will also be Eagles receiver Alshon Jeffrey's first game against his former team. The Bears know what to expect from the dangerous playmaker.
You know, hindsight's always 20/20. That's pretty much known. He's a guy that we liked. We did talk to him. It's not like we were not in the mix. You know, a lot of times they have decisions in that as well.
The Bears and Eagles kick off Sunday at noon. While most high school athletes enjoyed a full plate of Thanksgiving food today, the Dunlap football team is hungry for something else, a state championship. Dunlap's offense will have to control the ball against a talented Chicago Phillips defense. And the responsibility, well, that falls on junior quarterback Miles Burke's shoulders. The Eagles' signal caller has been fantastic this season, leading Dunlap's high-octane offense to the 5A state title game.
I feel like that I've gotten a lot better, especially throughout the summer, and especially the first 2 games. First 2 games were a real struggle, and then once kind of just got a little bit of comfort, started going to film and everything with coach, going over everything individually. I feel like I got a lot more comfortable and I improved a lot more.
That's right, the Eagles play for a state championship Saturday at 10 a.m. in DeKalb. The Missouri Valley Conference volleyball tournament begins tonight at Illinois State. Redbirds take on Valpo. Jalen Keene with the nice start here with the kill. Then it's going to be Steph Yankovic. Dishes it to Ella Francis for the spike. ISU drops the first set, but they would rally. Later, Francis gets in on the fun once again with a cross-court kill. Then Jankowicz is going to get the nice block here for ISU. Some nice defense for the Redbirds. They go on to win the next 3 sets. They're going to play Northern Iowa tomorrow night at 7:30 in the MVC semifinal. And finally, it's always great to share a meal with loved ones on Thanksgiving. That's exactly how the Vikings celebrated this year. Actually, how they celebrated today. Case Keenum, goes out, gets the food. They sit down, share a bite to eat, just enjoying some time with one another.
I love that. I love that Case Keenum even got in the quarterbacking. He's not just doing the spike.
That's right.
He's all for it.
Giving some love out.
Absolutely. Hopefully the Dunlap Eagles can do a little celebrating.
That would be good.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Thanks, Matt. Well, Chris is back with the last look at your forecast.
This portion of WMBD News is brought to you by...
Where it's more than a car.
It's a Honda.
This holiday season needs spreading the spirit of giving.
Oh, can Elmo help?
Yeah, sure. It's easy. Happy holidays, Elmo.
Happy holidays!
Chrysler Pacifica and Pacifica Hybrid, proud sponsor of Sesame Street. Hurry into the Black Friday sales event for 0% APR for 72 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash and no payment for 90 days on 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. Or get $1,500 combined cash allowance, plus current FCA vehicle owners or lessees get $1,000 bonus cash on the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica.
It's Bergner's After Thanksgiving Sale. Stores open at 11 a.m. Thanksgiving Day. Shop over 700 doorbusters, like reversible down alternative comforters, $19.97. Buy one, get two free men's sportswear. And Keurig K-Cup packs, $9.97. Also, take up to 40% off select Under Armour fleece hoodies for the entire family. Stores open at 11 a.m. Shop online all day Thanksgiving Day. Bergner's. Better brands, bigger savings.
For 5 days only, it's Lebanon Mattress Factory's After Thanksgiving Sale. We've got Black Friday savings all weekend on mattress sets, latex and memory foam beds, adjustable beds, and bedroom furniture. Two-sided queen sets you can flip start at just $3.19. Or get a flippable luxury pillow plush set with cooling gel and memory foam for just $6.49 with free local delivery and a free bed frame. Plus, take 4 years to pay with no interest. Lebanon's After Thanksgiving Sale. 5 days only. Don't miss it.
Now is the time. Just announced. Hurry into Ray Dennison Chevrolet in Pekin, and you'll get GM employee pricing, or up to 25% off select models, and you keep all the rebates. That means you'll save thousands right now on Chevy's award-winning lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs. So hurry into Central Illinois Chevy headquarters, Ray Dennison Chevy in Pekin. When our GM employee price models are gone, so are the savings.
Ashley Home Store's Black Friday event is almost here. Shop amazing Black Friday deals like queen beds and entertainment stands, just $145, or sofa and love seat sets starting at just $595. Only at your Central Illinois Ashley Home Stores, now open in East Peoria.
The Greater Peoria Farm Show, November 28th through the 30th at the Peoria Civic Center.
6 hours only. Don't miss Menard's huge Black Friday sale. Doors open at 6 a.m. Hurry in for best selection. This glow-in-the-dark camera drone is half price, $29.99. Get in the holiday spirit with the Startastic Light Show, $17.88 each. A 100% natural Himalayan crystal salt lamp is only $7.99. Save $60 on a Masterforce Flex Power half-inch drill and impact driver combo kit, $79 after rebate. During Menard's huge 6-hour Black Friday sale. Hurry, sale ends noon Friday.
Save big money at Menards.
You're watching WMBD News at 10.
If you're a hardcore coffee lover, we've got some good news. You don't have to give up your caffeine habit to be healthy. That's according to a new study published Wednesday by the British Medical Journal. Researchers found health benefits in drinking 3 or 4 cups a day. Research showed that those who consumed Java had lower risk of premature death, cardiovascular disease, Parkinson's disease, depression, dementia, some cancers, and type 2 diabetes and liver disease. However, doctors warn that these findings aren't enough to advise those who aren't drinking coffee already to pick up the habit. Just that people who are already drinking that much doesn't necessarily need to stop. Matt, I know that's good news for you, right?
3 to 4 cups of coffee a day, that's a little excessive, I think.
Oh, I thought, Chris, you said 3 to 4 wasn't enough.
Nope. I don't touch coffee.
Oh, no coffee?
No. Soda's another problem.
Yeah.
But
3 to 4 cups of soda?
3 or 4 cups of soda, yeah. It's been worse in the past, but it's gotten better. But yeah, no, I'm not coffee, and I'm not going to be one that's running out to go grab that whatever is brewing in the kitchen.
Well, some of those Black Friday shoppers may need some coffee tonight. What's the weather looking like for them?
Yeah, it's going to be a little cool, but that's all right. This time of year you would expect it. Certainly some of the best weather we have seen, at least in recent years, for Black Friday. Let's take a look at your forecast. 31 tonight. Mostly clear, pleasant, all is quiet. We'll have a few clouds coming and going late tonight, early tomorrow, and then clouds will increase tomorrow afternoon. But cannot argue with that temperature of 60 degrees. The only downside to tomorrow's forecast are the gusty winds blowing out of the south at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Won't rule out some wind gusts in the 30-mile per hour range either. Now, it is going to cool off a little bit this weekend. Not much. We're still talking highs in the 50s on Saturday and Sunday with a lot of sunshine. Early next week, not looking too bad either. the next front that could bring us any chance of rain, and for now it's a pretty small chance, but that'll be Tuesday late afternoon and evening, and we may have to end up adding another chance for some additional rainfall in the Wednesday to Thursday time frame. We're going to wait and see how things pan out there, but expect nice, warm, comfortable conditions through the first half of the week, turning colder late next week.
Well, thank you, Chris. WMBD News is available on air and on the go. Visit CIProud.com for the latest news, weather, and sports on our app for your smartphone or tablet. Stick around. Colbert is next.